went on from the time I was 4 or 5, and then that was always a huge part of our life. And then we started doing violin and fiddle later on when I was older, but always was a big deal. Musical family for sure.
My parents, I've got 4 brothers, and at the time, I guess I had 3 brothers. So, but anyways, they took us to a music store, and they just said, okay. And I was 5 years old, and they said, pick an instrument on the wall or whatever, but just know that once you pick it, we're gonna buy it, and then you gotta stick with it throughout all of high school. I was 5, you know, like, what is high school to a 5-year-old? But so anyways, I saw a fiddle on the wall, and it looked the coolest to me, and so that's what I picked. I pointed at it, and so my whole family plays, and whenever we get together now that we're grown up, we jam and play.
Still got a little bit of sun left on my skin. Now there's a little bit of cool September chilling my region. Still got a little bit of sand left in these shoes. Just another little thing, baby, that reminds me of you, yeah. Just a sweet summer love where we couldn't get enough of each other, laughing, loving, and telling our dreams to the moon. I can still feel the touch, sweet summer love. Both of my parents went to BYU, so it was kind of, it was like the school to go to. I applied for a few other schools, but it was kind of like BYU is where you should go. But then I was really excited about the bluegrass program that they had there. That was kind of a draw because most colleges don't have anything like that. Like
Yeah, there's only 2 in the United States. One is East Tennessee, naturally, of course, and one's BYU. They have the bluegrass program.
So that was a kind of a big draw.
I applied to the UC Santa Cruz. Yeah, because I was a big surfer in high school, and so got into UC Santa Cruz and to BYU, and chose BYU because both my parents went to BYU. So it just seemed like the right thing to do. You know, it was like a tradition. And I was going to transfer after my first year, but got into playing the bluegrass, and that really kept me at BYU, was the bluegrass music.
Yeah, for sure. We met in a folk bluegrass music group. They kind of placed us in different groups, and the director kind of handpicked people that he wanted to be in his group that was going to showcase at the end of the year. And so he asked me to play fiddle and Drew to play guitar in that group. So we met there.
And she was dating somebody and almost engaged, and I was dating somebody and almost engaged. And then after that semester, we parted ways, you know, figuring that she was going to get married, I was going to go get married, and then unbeknownst to either of us, both of our significant others kind of cheated on us. And so, like,
not with each other.
Yeah, not with each other, but then like 4 months later, then we ran into each other again, and I'm like, wait, aren't you supposed to be married? And she's like, wait, aren't you supposed to be married? And then we're like, let's hang out. And then, so it was meant to be.
Yep. Well, we always played together, but when we first got married, we kind of each had our own separate things going. I recorded a record by myself. Drew was with his friend Ryan Tilby, and they were recording records together. And we would help each other out, but we weren't necessarily a duo. And it wasn't until we came to Nashville that we formed Drew and Lacey. I love that it's something we can do together.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really different if just one of us did it. But I love that it's something we have in common together.
To me, it's just something that, you know, you can have a great day or a bad day, but music in my life has always been very, it's just been there, you know. It's always been, I don't know what the word, what's the word I'm looking for? It's been a constant. Yeah, it's been a constant in my life. And so it's always something that's, that can just, you know, help the mood, good or bad.
I think it's just something I want it to be a part of my life forever. And I don't know, I mean, if I necessarily want to be a famous singer as much as I want it to be a daily part of my life, whatever my job is or whatever my role is.
And we want it to be a part of our kids' life. We've got 2 little girls, and so it's important for us when we play all the time at the house and sing together as a family. And that's just important. It's just one of those things that can draw us together.